On my actual birthday, I went to a psychic, and honestly, I had to have therapy after going to the psychic because it freaked me out so much. Like, she asked what my current job was. Again, I'm like, aren't you psychic? Like, shouldn't you know? I said, oh, I do social media. She was like, are you an influencer? And I was like, I mean, I don't know. Then she asks, how many followers do I have? And then I'm like, are you trying to do a brand deal? Like, are you trying to get a story shout out? Why does it matter how many followers I have? I was like, am I going to do that forever? And she was like, I don't know. I think you're going to do real estate. And I was like, real estate? What if I don't want to do real estate? I never have wanted ever to do real estate. I don't know anything about real estate, and I don't want to know. Then she said I was going to retire in Florida. Do I seem like someone that would want to retire in Florida? And I asked if I was going to act, and she said, I mean, do you want to? But it's not going to be like your whole thing. And I was like, what's my whole thing going to be? And she was like, real estate. And I was like, I don't want that to be my whole thing. What if I don't want that to be my whole thing? And she took a phone call in the middle of the reading. She said, hey, what's up? She had a full conversation with a guy. And I was like, am I paying you by the minute? By the way, didn't sound like an emergency phone call. It sounded very casual, like a friend. Maybe a flirty friend, even. That's how casual this phone call was. Then I asked what the gender of my 2 kids was going to be. And she said, it's a surprise. I think, you can't. Well, the whole reason I'm at a psychic reading is because you're supposed to tell me things about myself. I'm starting to think you're just guessing. And then she said I have a great heart, which then I was like, okay, this might be real. That's actually crazy that you just said that.